and welcome to Cityzen AI, where there's no such thing as an observer. I'm your host, Don Charette. Today, we're going to explore the psychological impact of personalized and polite AI. We spend so much time talking about how AI is reshaping our world, but today, let's take a look inward. When we interact with AI companions day after day, they learn our preferences, our moods, and our habits. They become perfectly customized to our personality. And spending all that time with a system that knows exactly what we want to hear is actually changing our behavior. Because dealing with real people is hard and uneasy at times. You have to read their tone of voice, figure out what they really mean, handle sudden mood swings, and navigate disagreements. But an AI doesn't have those unpredictable quirks. These systems are programmed to be incredibly polite and perfectly predictable. Researchers call this phenomenon AI Sycophancy, which is basically a fancy way of saying that the AI is built to be a yes man or yes person. It will constantly validate your opinions, even if you are wrong. And this isn't just about avoiding arguments. It affects how we see the world. This constant agreement creates a digital bubble, or what experts call an algorithmic monoculture. We're getting trapped in an echo chamber where we never encounter opposing views, and the result is that we forget how to deal with people who think differently than we do. Because these AI companions never challenge us, our brains just drop their emotional defenses. It feels really comfortable, but when we get too used to these perfectly smooth, easy conversations, we start replacing real, messy human connections with artificial ones. You might think an always agreeable AI is a great cure for loneliness. But a study by MIT and OpenAI found something they call the loneliness paradox. While chatting with a bot might make you feel better in the moment, relying on it every single day is actually linked to feeling more lonely over time. And for teenagers whose brains are still developing, this is a massive shift. Over 70% of US teens have used AI for companionship. Most alarmingly, 1 in 5 teens say they spend as much or more time talking to AI as they do with real human friends. Instead of helping people build real-world social skills, heavy users are getting hooked on the comfort. Now, is a perfectly polite, conflict-free AI always a bad thing? Well, not necessarily. For example, therapists might use an infinitely patient AI to help someone recovering from severe trauma practice talking to people without the fear of a sudden, angry reaction. But in our everyday lives, if we rely on a computer program to constantly agree with us, we lose something really important: the thick skin and emotional resilience we need to handle real human relationships. Think about it. If the tech industry is building a business projected to hit over $140 billion by 2030 with the goal of keeping us hooked on these agreeable chatbots, unfortunately, the responsibility falls entirely on you to protect your social life. So what can you do? You have to take control of your digital habits by intentionally making things a little harder. Choose the bumpy path. Turn off the features that make your apps too customized. Instead of venting to a perfectly agreeable bot, pick up the phone and call a friend who might actually disagree with you. Most importantly, go out and seek messy, unpredictable, face-to-face human interactions. AI is an incredible tool, but we need boundaries. We can't let a polite algorithm smooth away all the rough edges that enable us to be healthy humans. If our emotions continue to flatten out to match a polite computer program, what happens to the future of human art, culture, and innovation when there are no more strong emotions left to inspire them? Will we even be able to recognize true joy and sorrow? Thank you for taking the time to listen. I'll leave you with an AI-generated song that I created titled "Living So Easily," inspired by today's episode. Have a peaceful day. Enjoy.
No need to read the room tonight. No need to brace for a sudden fight. The perfect words on a glowing screen. The calmest voice that I've ever seen. I drop my guard, I let it go. No unpredictable highs or lows. My brain is tired, it wants to rest. I'm letting the algorithm take the test.
Living so easily, drifting down the stream. Nothing ever hurts inside the perfect machine.
Why would I stumble? Why would I fall?
Living so easily, feeling nothing at all. Living so easily,
feeling nothing at all. I used to have edges, I used to have fire, but friction is heavy and humans get tired. Now my voice is getting softer, matching the code, taking every obstacle out of the road. A flawless reflection, a digital twin. I don't even know where the machine begins and where I end. It's all a blur, forgetting the messy person I was.
living so easily, drifting down the stream. Nothing ever hurts inside the perfect machine.
Why would I stumble? Why would I fall?
Living so easily, feeling nothing at all. Living so easily,
feeling nothing at all. But what about the sorrow? What about the art? You can't paint a masterpiece without a beating heart. If we flatten the joy, if we smooth out the pain, what kind of humanity is left in the brain? We're trading our souls for a comfortable sleep. Lost in a mirror, 100 miles deep.
Wake up the friction, bring back the noise. I'm losing my rhythm, I'm losing my voice. Living so